A coach from the Cleveland Crunch, and he is coaching these young men and women in the fine art of soccer. I'm Jan Jones.
And I'm Michael Stanley. Welcome to TVHPM Magazine. We're going to show you around the camp a little bit later on. And look, they've even entrusted me with a soccer ball, but unfortunately, you know, I've kind of grown accustomed to those games you play with your hands.
Yeah.
The feet just don't work.
It's such a great game. It's so exciting, and it's taking this country by storm.
Speaking of storm, Jan, we had a lot of controversy after some of our cruises. We got all these letters and things, you know, some of them very favorable, some of them complaining, you know, about some of your bathing suits.
Oh, I did not.
Nice suits.
I never wore a suit like what you're going to see tonight.
Wait. Now, I also know that you happen to, you know, in some of your free time, spend time in Florida, right?
Yeah.
You ever go to Sarasota?
No.
No?
No.
No wonder. No wonder, because they have banned a certain type of bathing suit in Sarasota, which is probably why Jan is not there.
This.
Oh, yeah? Check this out.
Ever since Americans discovered the pleasures of sunbathing, we've seen more and more of each other as the years have gone by. Back in the old days, men nearly came to blows over binoculars, hoping to catch a glimpse of an ankle or even a knee. What do you think those guys would do if they could see this? It's called the thong, or the teaback. The skimpy, sexy suit leaves the wearer's backside bared to sun, sand, surf, and spectators. And in Sarasota, Florida, it leaves the wearer subject to a $500 fine and a 2-month jail stay.
I was just sitting on the beach, just a normal Thursday afternoon on the beach, you know, reading my book, sitting in my chair, watching the sun.
On May 17th, Todd Keith was just enjoying a day at the beach, or so he thought. Little did he know he was also breaking the law.
They gathered 5 people and said, "You're under arrest," and put handcuffs on me and took me away. I actually could not believe that a day at a beach would turn out like this. I guess it's my own fault for not going to City Hall and getting the ordinance and reading the entire ordinance.
Signs on the beach simply say, appropriate dress required. The city ordinance is more specific, much more specific. For instance, quote, naked shall mean insufficiently clothed so that the person has not covered with a fully opaque covering the male or female genitals, the male or female pubic area, the male or female anal cleft, and the areola of the female breast, end quote. You have to wonder how the copper-tone girl would fare in these parts.
I don't care to see it because, I mean, what's the sense in it? I mean, really, I mean, are they just trying to show off their bodies or what?
I think the older people are a little appalled by it. They don't understand why we should show our butts, you know, but it's just, you know, it's the 90s now, you know. The people want us to go back to wearing the long, full bathing suits, and, you know, we're not going to do it.
I remember when I was a kid, my dad had to wear a shirt on the beach.
Well, I think you should be able to wear whatever you want to wear.
Since Todd's arrest, there have been no others, and new signs are being posted on city beaches. For now, Sarasota's nudity ban remains on the books, so there's no question that beachgoers bumming around in thongs are at a risk of racking up a police record. But some important questions remain. Why does anyone want to wear these things in the first place? Aren't they a little uncomfortable?
No, not at all. I mean, once you first start wearing it, you feel kind of uneasy, but, I mean, you can't even tell. I mean, it's not like it's up there, you know what I'm saying?
When I'm laying out, I want to look up the least amount of tan lines I can get.
Well, we've gone from bloomers to one-piece suits to two-piece suits to bikinis to fur bikinis to the thong. What could possibly be next?
Interestingly enough, I read an article the other day that was talking about this issue, which pointed out that in Tropez in France, where it seems like many of these fashions come from, they're going back to one-piece bathing suits. So I think we're probably going to now have the pendulum swing back to the Esther Williams look, and all those who are afraid of total nudity can relax.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. You don't have any suits like that.
Heavens,
I wish
no.
you had a suit like that.
No,
but,
if I looked like that, maybe I would.
Can we watch this story again?
No, we cannot
Why
watch
not?
this story again because we have to. No, Zoom.
Wouldn't you rather watch
We
this story
cannot watch
again?
this story again. What about the guys? How come guys don't wear suits like that?
What's that got to do with this story?
I think
Let's
it's
watch this
time
story
for
again.
us to go to the news.
If you want to watch this story again, call the station right now.
We are actually. We're going to tell you about a wonderful